But I mean, that's just black people, man. We found something out of need. We need to create, own stuff, create stuff, patent stuff for ourselves because nobody else is going to do it. I kind of want to get into what Oprah did when she had her own network. She created it when she left her popular TV show. And she decided to create her own network and get a bunch of black-owned television producers, directors, everybody on her show, on her network. But recently sold the network. She sold the remaining, well, not the remaining, but she has 5% left. But she sold 25% last week to Discovery Channel for $36 million. People feel that she got ripped off for that 25%, but prior to that, she sold 70% for $70 million. So,
who did she sell it? Who did she sell it to? Same people.
Same people, yeah. So Discovery owns 95% of the own network, and Oprah still owns 5%.
For $100 million, you said 30, and then 70?
It did 70, yeah.
$100 million.
Yeah. I feel that it's worth more than that. Some people, I've been reading the comments, they think that she got, she got the short end of the stick. That she did, that 36 million was paid out in 1.34 million shares by the Discovery Network. So she owns stock in Discovery Channel, but I don't know. That's kind of cheap for an entire network. You think about the Tyler Perry shows, you think about her own programming. I don't know. What do you think, Jam?
I mean, the thing that's frustrating to me is black ownership. I don't really think that I don't know. It's like we don't own enough of anything. And it seems like the few things that we have owned, we've always found a way to sell it, and they may have got a bag. I mean, 100 billion is a lot of money, but no matter how much you never own that no more. Like we don't own BET, we don't own. I want to say all we got left is with Byron Scott, something like that.
The Weather
maybe
Channel.
A few other, maybe a few other small channels. But if we don't control the media and the news, they could just continue pushing whatever at us, and we don't have no control, no real money. And I think Monopoly Game had it right. In the Monopoly game, you go around the board and you buy everything you land on, whether it's cheap, whether it's expensive. You buy, you don't sell nothing. And at the end, that's who wins. And it's like we haven't got that concept that we get an invention, we so quick to try to sell it, to somebody else. We make songs, we sell our catalogs. We just don't hold on to anything, and nobody, this is the last thing I'll say, but nobody's going to give you, more than, what it's worth. If they're paying for it, it's because they're going to get 5, 6, 7 times as much back as what they're willing to give. So I just think that we gotta do better with the ownership. It saddens me. It bothers me because I just feel like we lost in the end.
You agree with that, Parrish?
A little bit. I mean, I understand cashing out. You know what I mean? Like, you want $100 million, you got, you got to cash out. So it's just, I think there's not enough. Like Jam said, who else you gonna sell to other than white folks? Like, who else is gonna buy other than maybe Diddy, Jay-Z? Diddy, he actually has a channel, Revolt. I don't know if he still owns it, but he started a Revolt was his channel. But I mean, like who other, it's got to be another black millionaire who's interested in owning a television network, because if not, who else you gonna sell to? Like, I guess you could have went Indian maybe.
But I guess, did she need to sell? Like, I don't know her financial situation, but did she need to sell? Do she got something else in mind that she's trying to buy? It's the ownership part, and everything that comes with it.
Maybe she just got tired of the headache of dealing, like running a TV station.
Well, that's why you hire somebody.
Then you got it, but you're still in charge. You got to make sure they do their job properly.
You hire somebody to be in charge of the people that's in charge. Like if you think about most of these companies, the owners don't do nothing.
I thought that was her thing. I thought that maybe she got tired of it. Like she just don't, but she still Well, even though she owns 5%, she's going to be still the CEO and the still at the head
Yeah, I
of the.
mean, temporarily. I mean,
So
they
she's
just
still
did that
getting
to
a
save
check.
face.
I don't know about saving face. She still get a check. Maybe they need help
Yeah.
guiding
Man,
the company. You know what I'm saying?
nah, I mean, but this is what you do. Like when you have a company, if you take over and you want to keep your same customers, you gotta keep like so. Matter of fact, I give you a good example. This happens in the restaurant business all the time. A company buys this new restaurant right from the old owner that had good business, and they keep that owner on as the quote unquote CEO, so that the customers see you and me together as if, hey, I'm just retiring. This is my cousin. This is my uncle. This is my whatever that's taking over the business for me. It's a business move that you make all the time so that you keep your current customers until you develop your new base. That's all it is. You're just staying on board to make that transition smooth.
I get you. That could be real. That could be real. But I guess my thing is you don't want to own it sometimes. You don't want to, when you the owner, it always falls on you. Like no matter what happens, if shit falls apart, if somebody decides to sue you, that's your lawsuit. You know what I mean? If somebody decides to whatever, try to scam your company, that's your headache. You know what I mean? So I get cashing out, but I would have liked another, like I said, I would have liked it to stay black. I wish he wouldn't have sold it to, not say there's anything wrong with Discovery Channel, but it's not a black owned company. So that is a little what's the word? Discouraging. Maybe it's not the right word, but you just kind of feel bad. It's like I wish it stayed black. But hey, man, that's what happens, man. You start a business, you grow it up, and then you cash out, man. Somebody decided to give you 100 million. Hey, I'll take it.
I think it was for the too low though. I don't know why she sold at that price, considering that BET when Viacom bought BET in 2001, that they paid $1 billion for that. That's how Robert Johnson became a billionaire. That's a lot of money, and it was a whole network, it's BET network, and she sold her network for 100 million. I think it was like pennies on the dollar. I don't know why she sold for
It
so
does
little.
seem low. It does. Maybe the numbers wasn't. It sounds good to say like I own the own network, but maybe them bills was piling up.
It could have been. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess we don't know the backstory. I just think that we got it wrong. Like, because we talked about it in one of the episodes before about how we used to own the Negro Baseball League.
Yeah.
And we had the Colored Basketball League or whatever it was called. We had our own leagues and our managers and team owners, and we gave all of that up. And you think about the value on what we bring to the NBA and the NFL versus the money and the power and the stuff that we have. We like show ponies. And then like when I think about the news, man, they just it's like they teach your kids and our family what it is that they want to teach us. And they use the media, and because we don't control any major outlet, should I say, of just black news, like we can't control any messages that we put out there.
Yeah, I mean, I get that too. That's I guess it's the question we have to ask ourselves, like, are we selling out? Like, should we sell out for a price? I mean, I think that even though we had the Negro leagues and we had a lot of the Negro sports because we couldn't play in their leagues, we kind of sold out. We got paid more money. I don't think we'll have the millionaires we have today if we would have stayed in our own leagues. But then, like you said, by us giving or selling out and going for that bigger price tag, we don't have the control over media. We don't have the control of the I guess the story that's being put out about us, and that is a problem. So I mean, somebody's gonna have to say, well, we just ain't gonna, we're not selling.
You think that we should just, I don't know, like Akon, because Akon, he's got a Akon City over in Africa. So it's like, should Oprah have only sold to somebody black? Should she just try to keep it black, or like, I guess where's the responsibility lie?
That's not fair. That's not fair to Oprah at the end of the day, because she want to sell it to the highest bidder. Because right. if she's gonna sell it, she want to try to make sure that she's taken care of herself.
So you think a black person should have just stepped up? Another black person, millionaire, billionaire, should have stepped up and tried to.
I mean, it'd be nice. It would be nice, you know, or it'd even have been nice if she didn't sell it and found another alternative. I don't know, man. I don't know her financial situation, so that's the one thing that you can't knock. You know, I mean, she's obviously a very smart woman, so she did what she felt was the best thing to do. I just think that we don't have enough in our environment. We don't have enough of an importance on ownership, and I don't think we truly. I still think we get it, man. Like how many record deals have our rappers are broke, but the owners of the labels is getting paid, and you know, and like everything, like even when it comes to movies and stuff, like they not paying LeBron James and Denzel Washington and all of these people as much money as they're paying them if they're not bringing in more than that. So I just think that we don't think on the ownership side. We think on the, man, let me just try to create something and then I'm gonna sell it, you know, to try to get a quick bag.
I don't think she's wrong. Like, I mean, I try to put myself in that situation. Like if I was Oprah and I had to own network, and I'm a billionaire, would I had just so like they came to me and said, "Hey man, we're gonna give you some cash for this network." Would I have sold it, or would I say, you know, I'm gonna try to do what's right? I don't know. First, would you do that? Would either of you do that? Like if whatever y'all have now, like Jim, you got the real estate, P, you got the sound studio, the equipment you're doing. Like if you had your own thing going and they wanted to come to you and say, "Hey, we'll give you $1 billion to take this off your hands," would you do it?
Yeah, I'm cashing out. That's easy for me, man. I'm cashing out. Man.
I mean, a lot of it depends where you are. Now, if I don't have no money, I'm cashing out because you're gonna need that billion. But if I already got money like Oprah, you know, at some point.
That's true. The circumstances are different. That's true.
Yeah, at some point it gets bigger than just where you are. Like, you know, I guess I'm on this. I think about black all the time,
but that's why
I just feel like we losing.
That's why I asked the question, because if like, do you put it on Oprah for selling? Because you would think Oprah don't need the money. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So like, true. So is it on Oprah to hold on to this, or is it for another black billionaire business? Maybe not billionaire, but another black business owner.
I think somebody's gonna have to do it.
I wish they would. I wish Diddy or even Tyler Perry would have bought it or something.
But I was just saying, so we just put ourselves in a situation. So you saying you wouldn't have did what Oprah did if you was a billionaire like Oprah is. Oprah's, you know, richest woman in the world. She might, I mean, she's up there. I don't know what number she falls in, but she's got to be top 10, 15. Yeah. So, you know, it's like, man, Oprah, why did you sell this? When I put it on, put it on. Leave mics torn when I put it on, put it on. Leave mics torn when I put it on, put it on. Leave mics torn when I put it on, put it on.